Dividing polynomials. So we are going to learn today how to divide polynomials by monomials. Dividing by monomials. So if you have something like this, so this is a monomial and we are dividing monomial by a monomial. So what we will do, we will divide number with the number. So we will divide numbers with the numbers and same variables with the same variables. Right, and here we will use the quotient rule of polynomials. Let me remind you the quotient rule. Quotient rule of exponents. So it is, if you have two exponential expressions with the same base and we are dividing them, we can combine them together by subtracting their exponents. So this is the quotient rule of exponents. So we are going to use that here as well as here because we are dividing exponential expressions and they have the same base. We first separate them with the same base. So x with the x, y's base with the y base. So 7 times 6 is 42. And here we will subtract the exponents. No, if there is nothing written, that means it is understood that the exponent is 1. We get 6x, y has power 6. So this is our solution. So this is how we divide monomials by monomials. And now if you have a polynomial with more terms in the numerator, for example 27x cubed minus 30x squared plus 5x, and let's divide this by minus 5x. So we are dividing a polynomial by a monomial. Okay, so let me remind you what technique we are going to use here. So if you have a plus b over c, so c is the common denominator of a and b, so we can separate the denominator under each term and keep the middle sign same. So can we write like this? So we are going to use the same trick here. So minus 5x is the denominator for this whole numerator, and the numerator has more than one terms. So this is the common denominator for the first term, second term, third term. So we can separate this under each term like minus 5x, and second term has minus sign in the middle. So 30x squared and divide by 5x. Then plus the third term 5x and it has the denominator minus 5x. So what I did, I separate the denominator minus 5x under each term. Now simplify each term separately. So here we can cancel. So here it is 27 over negative 5 x cube over x. So we separate x terms under x terms, numbers with numbers. So 27 and 5, is there anything common that you cancel out? No. So we will write this as it is. So there is a negative sign. You can put the negative sign either in the numerator or in the denominator or in the middle. Just one negative should be there. And here we will subtract the exponents because two exponential expressions we are dividing. So we get this. Now the second one is minus sign in the middle. So 30 over minus 5 and x square over x. So 5 and 30 has something common, 5 common. So we can write 6 here. So and their two negative signs will give you plus. So plus 6 we can write. And here x, we will subtract their exponents. So we get plus 6 x has power 1. Now the last one is plus sign in the middle. We will divide numbers with numbers and exponents with exponents. So 5 and 5 will cancel each other. So minus and plus sign will give you minus sign and 1. Here we will subtract the exponents. So both exponential expression has the same base and we are dividing them, so we will subtract their exponent. We get minus 1x as power 0. Anything has power 0 is 1. So we can just write here 1 plus 6x minus 27 over 5x squared. So here we will stop because now all the terms are unlike terms. We cannot further simplify this. So what we did, we were asked to divide these to polynomial, and we see that in the denominator we have just the monomial, so we separate the denominator under each term and simplify each term separately. So this is how we divide in polynomials. Thank you.